Hi and welcome back to my little nook in the World Wide Web and YouTube. Today it is time for Rune meditation with Kenaz or Pen, the Rune of Fire. So I'm lighting a candle and we're gonna burn some incense, some Swedish cedar or a relative to cedar called tuja. And this is the rune of the day, Kenaz. So just sit back and relax. You might also want to light a candle and let's go. Okay. Okay. No. I want you to imagine that you're sitting in your bubble, a bubble of light, a bubble of armor and protection. It's enclosing you, your energy body, and your aura, all that is you and all of your space. Not necessarily the sacred space that you open before a ceremony or a ritual, but the safe space that envelopes you. At the top of this bubble, there's a small window up into the universe. I want you to open that window and welcome a bright purple light. This purple light will take on anything that you need to let go of. It will absorb it and give it back to the Earth Mother. So let this purple light into your bubble, let it surround you. Welcome it into your crown chakra on the top of your head. Let it fill your head, even your eyes, ears, nose, jaws, chin. Let it into your throat and your neck, all the way down to your lungs and your heart. Let it absorb any anger, resentment, grief, or sadness that you are holding. Let this purple light go into the arms, out into the hands, and put your hands with the palm facing downwards on your thighs or by the sides or along the sides. And then let the purple light continue along the spine. Let it envelope and penetrate all of your inner organs and absorb anything that you need to get rid of, anything that is the beginning of a blockage. anything in your spleen, anything in your genitals, in your bum, bottom, in your thighs, and in your knees, and in the rest of your legs and feet. And now we're gonna let 3 roots grow out of us, one from the spine, the tail root, and then one from each foot. All of these 3 roots, I want you to imagine that they are going through whatever you're sitting on, through the house that you may be sitting in, through the ground that the house is resting upon. I want you to imagine these roots finding their way all the way down to the earth chakra, to the earth heart, to the heart of Mother Earth, the beating magnetic heart of the Earth Mother. And now we're gonna put our awareness back to the top of our head, because we're gonna take some deep breaths and let go of all of this, all of the purple light and all of whatever the purple light have absorbed that you need to let go of. So with the first deep breath, I want you to let go of anything that is in your head or in the air around you inside of your bubble. Imagine the purple light being water that slowly sinks down to the earth with each breath. So breathe in now, breathe out and let go. On the next breath, we're gonna let go of anything that's in our heart, in our shoulders, arms, and hands. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go. Now the purple light around you has been sinking even more and is now resting by your solar plexus. And with our next breath, we're gonna empty our spine and all of our inner organs all the way down to our genitals. Breathe in, breathe out. And on our next breath, we're gonna let everything that we have let go of so far follow the root of the tailbone, all the way down to the Earth Mother's heart. Breathe in, breathe out, and let go. You can also shake your hands if you want to, and then put them with the palms facing upwards. But on the next breath, we're gonna finish letting go. We're gonna empty our legs and our feet and the rest of the bubble around us. And whatever we are letting go of is gonna travel with the roots from our feet down to the Earth Mother. Breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. These roots are now grounding you to the earth. They're connecting you to the Earth Mother. And there are smaller roots going out from the bigger ones, finding bodies of water under the ground, finding minerals and finding everything that you might need, all the energies that you might need to complement the Earth Mother's energy. And we're gonna just let the Earth Mother's energy travel up with our roots, and we're gonna listen to our hearts. And for each heartbeat, I want you to feel that the Earth Mother's energy is traveling further and further up your roots and then into your body until your whole body is filled with the Earth Mother's energy. and we will do it together. So let's start by listening to your heart. For each beat of the heart, the Earth Mother's energy, an energy from surrounding Earth, from bodies of water and small caves with mineral and salts. This energy is flowing up through the roots, up into her feet, up to our knees. And as we are welcoming this energy, the bubble around us is also filling up with this energy, holding us and grounding us. The energy is traveling up our thighs to our bellies and our spines. And let it fill you. Let it hold and fill your organs with new energy. Let it travel up to your heart and your lungs. Let it travel out through your arms and your hands. You can feel the energy vibrating in your hands and your fingertips, maybe in your palms. Welcome the energy up into your throat, your neck, your face, and the rest of your head. And I want you to remember the window I was talking about earlier, at the top of the bubble. This time there's new white light, healing light coming down from the skies, from the Sky Father, from the universe and cosmos, and from the source. And I want you to breathe in this light. Take deep, long breaths and breathe it in and let it settle in your body and your energy body. Let it fill up all of those spaces where you let go of heavy energy and blockages earlier. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out and let your breath land in your heart and the healing energy settle in the top half of your body. And let it flow out into your arms and hands. And then take one more deep breath. Breathe in the light. Listen to your heart. Breathe out slowly. And let the healing light fill the lower part of your body. The stomach, the bum, the legs and the feet. And also let this energy fill the bubble around you and let the Earth Mother meet the Sky Father. Feel the connection in your heart. And below your heart, we have the energy center of solar plexus, where our inner fire resides. I want you to feel this fire. I want you to put your one hand on your solar plexus and one on your heart. I want you to breathe in. And with each breath, I want you to feel that you are giving nourishment You're giving oxygen to the fire in your belly, in your solar plexus. Breathe in, feel the energy of the fire growing, and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to notice at least one place in your body that still holds some heavy energy. Maybe you feel a bit of stiffness, or maybe you feel some pain. Focus on that part and let the fire inside of you expand with each breath and reach that part and burn it. Use the fire's healing and sacred energy to burn away stiffness, pain, or other ailments. And when you breathe out, imagine that the pain has turned to ashes and smoke that you're breathing out. So breathe in and give energy and oxygen to the fire, and breathe out the smoke and ashes. So just let the fire expand for each breath. I'm going to help you lead the fire, but you're going to have to breathe on your own. So just breathe in and out consciously with intention and listen to my voice. You're doing a great job, and the fire is now growing. It's growing and it's expanding up into your heart, burning away anything from the heart. Do you feel anything in your heart that needs to be burnt away? Let it burn and then breathe out the ashes and the smoke. And of course, our inner fire don't really create smoke unless we are burning something away. And then focus on your left side and let the fire expand up into your shoulder, down to your elbow, down to your hand, into your fingers. Do you have any pain or ailments in your left side? We're going to continue on our left side and let the fire expand down along the left side from the shoulder down on the left side of the spine, all the way down to the cheek and the leg. Do you have any ailments in your hip? It's being burnt away. Do you have any ailments in your thigh or knee? Let it burn away with the intentional breaths that give oxygen to the fire and release the smoke and ashes. Let the fire expand into the rest of your leg and foot, out into your toes and heel. And I want you to put your awareness back at with your heart, still focusing on the left side, and let the fire expand upwards into the throat, to the left side of the face, the eye, the jaw, the nose, the ear, all the way up to the hairline and the hair. And keep letting the fire just rage on the left side. Put your awareness back into your heart. We're gonna start on the right side. So begin with letting the fire expand up into your heart, up to your shoulder, while keep taking these long intentional breaths to release any ailments and pain, stiffness. Let the fire expand down your arm to your elbow. Continue down your arm to your hand and your fingers. Let the fire rage on your right side, from the shoulder down on the right side of the spine to your hip, to your butt cheek, and down your thigh, to your knee, all the way down to your foot, your ankle, your foot, your toes. And then put your awareness back with your heart and your shoulder and let the fire find its way up into the throat on the right side, all the way up to the nose and the jaw, the ear and the eye, all the way up to the hairline. Keep taking those long, intentional breaths that give oxygen to the fire and release the smoke and the ashes. Put your awareness back to your heart. Now let the fire rage along the spine, upwards, all the way up to the top of your head, and downwards all the way down to your tailbone. And last but not least, we're gonna let the fire rage in our genitals, both those insides and out. Take long, intentional breaths. Now I want you to feel that the fire is retracting from your toes and your feet, from your knees and your thighs, from your hands and your arms, from your head and your throat. And I want you to feel that it slowly but surely resides back into the solar plexus, where it lives and breathes as a part of you. Always there, always at your service. A part of you. Do you remember the roots that is going deep into the earth? Feel the Earth Mother's energy. Feel how grounded you are as we return slowly back to the here and now. We're going to take a few deep breaths, 5, I think, to get back to the here and now. On our first breath, I want you to take a deep one and sense the smells around you in the room that you are in. For me, it's a little bit of cedar and a little bit of the moist in the air. Breathe in, sense the smells. Breathe out and wiggle your toes. Straighten your legs. Or if you can't, just tense them and release. And on our next breath, I want you to taste whatever taste you can feel in your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out, And I want you to flex your spine and roll your shoulders. And on the next breath, I want you to straighten your arms, really stretch your arms upwards or outwards on when you breathe in, and when you breathe out, I want you to feel with your fingertips on your clothes and skin for texture. Breathe in and stretch. And breathe out and feel. And then take a deep breath and fill your lungs with air. Hold that breath for a few seconds, and then when you release that breath, breathe through your nose and ears. Focus on the ears, and when all of the air is out of your lungs, take normal breath and just listen to the sounds that are outside of my voice on your side of the screen or the headphones. Breathe in. Out. Listen. And then place your hands on your eyes, over your eyes. Take a deep breath and remember what the room around you looks like. Pick an object where you can rest your eyes when you open them so that you can get back to the here and now with distances and colors and light. Breathe in. Remember, pick an object, then breathe out. Remove your hands from your eyes and place your eyes on the object, and welcome back. So I know there was a few silent moments in that meditation. I hope it did it filled their purpose, because I have a window open and there were children screaming and even an ambulance going by, and I just didn't want you to. I didn't want that to be a part of the experience. So I hope that was avoided. If it wasn't, I'm sorry. I'm not um, I'm not good enough at editing or anything like that, so I can't take away sounds, and I can't close the window because our AC is out through the window. So this is what I'm gonna have to live with during the summer. But I hope it was good enough. So until next time, walk in beauty, and as I always end my videos, Xingling.